Hello, join me as we find a solution to this expression with the value of y. I will say this is a polynomial expression. Of course, it's a polynomial expression because the highest power is what? Is 3. So, before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more mathematics content. Now, to solve this question, we are going to simplify this whole expression. You know, if you simplify this expression, the negative sign is multiplying everything in the bracket, and the y is also multiplying everything in the bracket. So that is going to give us y to the power of 3 minus 2y minus root 2y plus 2, and this will be equal to 0. Great. Now from this expression, we're going to make an assumption. And what is the assumption? We're going to let p be equal to root 2. So wherever we see root 2, replace it with p. And we'll also let 2 to be p squared to be equal to 2. So wherever we see 2, we replace it with p squared. Are you wondering why I'm letting these two values represent this? Watch as the solution unfolds. Y to the power of 3 will now be minus p squared y, right? Minus, this is going to give us py plus p what? P squared, and this is equal to 0. Now, having gotten this expression, in the next stage, we are going to simply simplify. If we simplify this, we look at this term. There is a common term here, and then the common term is y. Y is y because y is not squared. So we're going to bring out y. If we bring out y, we'll have y squared minus p squared, right? And then the next thing we're going to do is to bring out the common term here, and the common term will be p, and that will be what? Y minus p. It's a negative sign because if we expand that, it should give us this expression. So, having gotten this, the next thing we have to look for is to widen out this expression. Do you notice that this expression seems like a diff of 2 squared? We have a square minus b square. This can be equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b, right? So if we apply that to that expression, we'll have y multiplied by y plus b, right? And then we'll have our what? Y minus b, and that will be minus b multiplied by y minus b, and this will be equal to 0. Now, do you notice something? That we have y minus b and y minus b, which is common. So we're going to bring out y minus b. Y minus b is common, we'll bring it out. Now, if we bring that out, that is going to multiply this whole thing. So if we have this whole thing divided by y minus b, what do we have remaining? We'll have y multiplied by y plus b, right? And then if we have this whole thing, expression, dividing y minus b, we'll be left with what? Negative p, and all these will be equal to 0. So what we are going to do is to multiply all in the square bracket. So we'll have this to become y minus p multiplied by y times y will give us y squared plus yp minus p, and this will be equal to 0. So with that expression, we can have the value of this to become the product of 2 squared. In the first case, we'll have y minus p to be equal to 0. And in the second case, we can have y squared plus yp minus p to be equal to 0. So we can find the solution to the first case. from the first case, I want us to recall one thing, that the value of our p, we said earlier on that the value of p is equal to square root of 2, and the value of p squared is equal to 2. So from that expression, we have the value of our p. So if we replace that, we're going to have y minus square root of 2 to be equal to 0. So from there, we can see that the value of our y is equal to the square root of 2. And that's the first solution to y. So what do we do next? We're going to consider this other expression. From this expression, we'll see that our y squared plus, remember our p is going to give us the square root of 2y minus, remember our p is equal to what? We said our p is equal to square root of 2. So we're going to replace that with the square root of 2. So this is going to give us the square root of 2, and this will be equal to 0. So if we simplify this, this is more of a quadratic equation. From that quadratic equation, if you compare it with ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, you see that your a is equal to 1, b is equal to root 2, and c is equal to negative root 2. So we are going to use the quadratic formula. So using the quadratic formula, the value of our y will be equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So to get the value of our y will now be equal to negative square root of 2 plus or minus the square root of 2 square minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by the negative square root of 2, and all these will be divided by 2 multiplied by 1. So from this, we'll find out that the value of our y will be equal to negative square root of 2 plus or minus the square root of this. The square of this is going to give us 2 minus 4 multiplied by 1 is minus 4. Minus 4 times multiplied by negative square root of 2 will give us plus 4 root what? Root 2, and this will be divided by 2. So this expression is going to give us y equal to minus square root of 2. This can be divided by 2 plus or minus square root of 2 plus 4 root 2 divided by 2. So the values of our y for this expression, the value of our y, we'll take it as y2, will be equal to negative square root of 2 divided by 2 plus square root of 2 plus 4 root 2 divided by 2. Actually, this can still be simplified, or y to the power of 3 can still be equal to negative square root of 2 divided by 2 minus square root of 2 plus 4 root 2 divided by 2. So the values of y are y1, which is root 2, and then the value of y2 and y3, which are these values that are given to us. So you see These are the solutions to that mathematics expression that was given to us from the initial part of this equation. If you really find value in watching this video, don't forget to give it the thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and subscribe to my channel for more simplified mathematics solution. Thanks so much for watching, and bye bye for now.